Support WrestleTalk.
No Brock Lesnar, no Becky Lynch. Nothing really happening much on this show outside of a potential match of the year candidate that opened the show. Because that triple threat tag team match was bangin, banging. So good.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
You missed off the final G. It tripped me up.
There's no, I didn't want to say B-I-N apostrophe.
Oh, yeah. That would have been much better, Luke.
Oh,
honestly.
okay. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk Podcast. I am Luco in DAD, the real Jam That Champion, though I don't have my belt because Ollie Davis isn't in. And I'm joined by the fake Jam That Champion, Chopper Pete Cornell. Welcome to the WWE Raw review. Please do click the thumbs up button. Subscribe if this is your first time to the WrestleTalk Podcast. We are nearing 62,000 subscribers, which means we are on our way to 70k, where we're going to be doing a Royal Rumble randomizer, a 10-hour live stream Royal Rumble randomizer, which I'm super thrilled about. Won't be for a while yet, unless, of course, you help us get there quicker. So please do click that subscribe button. Also, while you're clicking links, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. Look after your mental health. Support WrestleTalk, support each other, support yourself. We here at WrestleTalk take mental health and your concerns very, very seriously. And BetterHelp have been a sponsor with us now for the last sort of 4 weeks or so. And we're really, really pleased and thrilled to have them on as a sponsor. I've heard them on a lot of shows before, and it's the sort of sponsor that I was like, I wish we could have someone like that on the WrestleTalk Podcast. So thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this. It is not a crisis line. It is not self-help. It is professional therapy done securely online. It's available to clients worldwide, and you can log into your account anytime, send messages to your therapist. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. So that is betterhelp.com/wrestle. And if you use our promo code WRESTLE, you'll get 10% off your first month.
Yay.
Pete, thoughts?
BetterHelp's great. Use it. It's good to talk about stuff.
Thanks, Pete.
Especially in the last couple of years.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's got a lot of baggage. It's good to help yourself with stuff like that.
And we've actually, members of our WrestleTalk team have used this. Tempest has used it in the past. Andy has also used it as well, like during the pandemic. So they come highly recommended by us here at WrestleTalk Podcast. Thanks for being today's sponsor. Now, this episode's title that we put up for this podcast, it's a spicy one. That was a spicy thumbnail as well.
Be honest, haven't seen it.
I just said it was a boring show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And it got us a bit of negativity, a bit of heat in the comments, because there were some people who thought this was the best episode of Raw this year. And I think that's probably because that triple threat tag team match, which was, no kidding, a legit match of the year candidate. I thought it was so tremendous. It went 27 minutes through multiple commercial breaks, had phenomenal spots, phenomenal pacing, just a wickedly good tag team match. I think it might be one of the best tag team matches that Raw's ever had on the show. And I at the end of that half an hour, I was just amped. I was so pumped, and I'm like, dang, I cannot wait to watch the rest of this episode of Raw because I'm into it. And the rest of the show just fell off a cliff of nothing happening.
Yeah.
Like the Miz segment went nowhere. And there were just matches that were just there. Like we had an Omos versus Apollo Crews match. Like the Priest Theory match. Sorry, the Finn Balor Theory match went 2 minutes before a DQ. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are now a tag team, I guess, and just pinned Carmella and Zelina Vega. And they're now with no tag team history, they're now vying for the tag team titles. Like Rhea Ripley literally just got out of a tag team and is now back in a tag team again. No Becky Lynch on this show because she was unfortunately in hospital. But so you can't really say, WWE, how can you not put Becky Lynch on the show? But without her, the show really felt like it was lacking in that female star power presence. Like Bianca Belair was there. She cut a promo, but not being out there and having a match, something to really, I don't know, hurt the show somewhat. But for me, the biggest one was that WWE have been spending the last 3-4 months, maybe even longer, probably actually since Survivor Series, they've been telling us the biggest storyline in WWE right now, the reason to buy Peacock and watch WrestleMania, the most important thing in this company is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And the opening video package was from the Madison Square Garden event where Roman Reigns attacked Brock Lesnar and held up both belts. They replayed that multiple times. They were even like, it's the most watched WWE video on Instagram ever. Neither of them were on this show. And so I'm there being like, well, where are the stars then? Because you're telling me that this is the most important thing on the show, but neither of them are here. Mm-hmm. And if anything, it just feels like, and the show had such a flat ending with the Kevin Owens thing as well. I mean, what did you make?
To continue your point about the Lesnar Reigns thing, I initially said, as soon as it was set up, that it is going to be Lesnar Reigns at WrestleMania after Lesnar won at Elimination Chamber. It's going to be, title versus title, all that stuff. The first thing I said in the first review that I did after that was, I really hope, if they're going to be on every Raw and SmackDown between now and Mania, really hope they've got enough material till then. They don't. Spoilers. They don't. Which is why now they're not on several shows. On SmackDown, it's Roman comes out and does a promo. Like, they have nothing. They've done the little contract signing segment, and now they're just like, well, we've done all the hype for it, so...
SmackDown had that problem, like, Roman's promo, like, good promo.
Sure, yeah.
But
we've heard it.
But I've heard the promo.
Yeah, and like, that's it. That's all they've got now, is they've done the contract signing, they've gone, right, we've hyped the thing, we've called it the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, so now we just coast on that hype to WrestleMania. And there's nothing else going on now, and when that's not happening, and that's the primary focus of your show, then nothing else happens on your show.
It's always the downside to putting the belt on Brock, isn't it? Because, like, Brock's awesome. And Brock has been awesome since he's come back. I think I'm hoping that some fans don't sour on him because he's now won the belt again. Like,
yes,
taking it off of Bobby Lashley, who is injured. But yeah, it's just like when he's not on the show, it's noticeable that he's not on the show.
Yeah.
Because they don't feel like they have anyone else that can fill the shoes, because the company has spent the last 5 years making sure that the only top two guys in the company are Brock and Roman.
Yeah.
So now they're coming to a head. It's going to be the biggest match of all time, but if Brock's not there and Roman's not there, then, well, who else is there? Mm-hmm. Randy Orton was over like Rover on this Cleveland show. He was in the opening match. Mm-hmm. Owens and Rollins, they're not as over to the degree that Randy Orton is, but they're also in the opening match. Mm-hmm. So once you've got all of your stars in that opening match, the rest of the show was just like, the reactions were like, That was the reaction from everyone who came out, like from this Cleveland crowd. Miz comes out. Yeah, well, actually, in fairness, the Miz got a much better reaction because he's from Cleveland.
Yes.
And Logan Paul got actually a less reaction than Miz got, but he's from Cleveland.
Sure.
But everyone else was just, Finn Balor comes out. Yeah. Austin Theory comes out. Yeah. Rhea Ripley comes out. Yeah. Queen Zelina comes out. Yeah. And it was just,
that's what they've instilled in us.
Well, that's exactly, and it's nothing against the actual talent.
No,
it's nothing to do with the talent itself. It's just it's the way that the company has presented itself for the last few years, which I think is a real shame. And it just really hit me at the end of the show when Kevin Owens came out to make his announcement. I love Kevin Owens, one of my favorite guys in WWE, and he cut this promo, and it was a good promo, but he was just like, Austin, I want to see you on the KO show. And then, Austin's music hits, but it just cuts to the commentators being like, wow, I wonder what Austin will say. And that's it. And then the show ended. Like, you didn't have, I think if you were going to do like the big Owens-Austin confrontation, like the big challenge thing, you do want a show where Austin's there, because Austin's there in the ring and you can have the face-off between them, as opposed to Owens just saying, hey, I challenge you to be here. I mean, it can work, but on a show where you had no Brock, no Roman, no Becky, no big time names, it almost felt just like here's my final thing I'll say on this. If you watch next week's episode of Raw, you won't have missed anything from this one. Yeah. Like, if you missed this week's episode and you tuned in next week, there is not really anything outside of the tag title change that you wouldn't be able to. This wasn't can't miss TV.
Totally. Yeah. That was going to be my point, is barely anything progressed on this week. It was, the tag title change, which we've said is fantastic. What a great match. You had the inclusion of Rhea and Liv into the women's tag title match at WrestleMania. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
Everything else just kind of was there. And didn't really progress anything.
And if you tuned into next week's episode and you saw that Rhea and Liv, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Right?
Why did that happen?
And and the thing is, sure, the progression of Rhea and Liv as a tag team and get involved in the WrestleMania tag title match, that is technically progression, but it's also progression that no one cares about.
Well, it's the first time that the women's tag team titles have actually been defended on pay-per-view since WrestleMania last year.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
And it's a belt that's got, and also it's a belt that has got one team in it, which are the tag champions.
Yep.
And they're showing signs of dissension.
And they've got dissension, yeah.
And I suppose you could say now, like, oh, what did they call them? They're on Twitter?
No,
Pete, because I know that you love this name.
No, because if I say it too much, it will manifest and they'll actually call it that.
Over or under, worse than Graveyard Dogs?
Oh, Graveyard Dogs was fantastic.
What was it, Pete?
It was Bossy Glow.
It's worse than I remember it being. Bossy Glow. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Naomi and
Sorry,
Banks.
that was a tweet from Sasha Banks, but a picture of Sasha and Naomi with the caption "Bossy Glow." And I was like, God's sake,
I hope that's not the tag name.
Please don't let that be the tag name.
So anyway, we're going to go dive into the rest of this Raw review. But as we said, because there wasn't a whole bunch of things happening, this might be a bit of a shorter Raw review episode. But we don't want to shortchange you, the wonderful viewers. So we have got a bit of a treat that once we have finished the Raw review, we're going to play a little bit of 2K22 because it's loaded there. It's up on the TV. We've actually been playing it this morning.
Well, you've been playing it this morning.
I've been playing it this morning.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a bit of 2K22 later.
Excited. Though Luke's done the tutorial and I haven't.
Yeah,
so
that's true. And I will also be... I mean, yes, but I've also lost all 3 matches that I played.
That is correct.
Against the AI on normal difficulty.
So we'll see how it goes, but we need to get through the Raw review first.
We do indeed. Let's get into your Ultrachats, where apparently
we've got some.
Oh, we got some.
It's just I hadn't loaded it.
We have got some Ultrachats, and we're kicking things off with Jack Nichols, who called this a tedious show. What do you mean there weren't any stars? Jerry Lawler was there. He missed a NAMBLA meeting for this. 2 stars on my screen now, though, lads. 5-star channel, 6-star hairline, Peng. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
I get the feeling that he thought Ollie was on this show, which is why he sent that in. Because he often says that Ollie's hairline is Peng.
Yeah.
So I think that he thought that Ollie was on this show and sent that in. And now he's seen me and he's gone, oh, no. They don't have a good hairline.
My chat won't make any sense now. Missed all of the Revolution chat. When I was a kid, Y2J was my favourite wrestler, and Sunday he reminded me why. That was the best match he's had since Shawn Michaels and Crispy Benz. Kingston was awesome. The story, it was,
Kingston was bloody amazing.
My mate texted me, actually. He said, I watched, I'm just starting to watch Revolution, and he was just like, I was forgetting to breathe during some of the tag team stuff because it was just like so spectacular. But he was like, that Eddie Kingston's performance in that Jericho match was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Charles Berg says, now I know you won't be able to read out what I write, but after watching the excellent AEW pay-per-view and watching Raw, I have to say, blank this blank show, blank its garbage writing, blank its fever dream pacing. Okay, I'm good. WWE shows are the worst thing.
I agree.
No, I am going to disagree with you there, Charles. It's not the worst show. Raw has been way worse than this. Have we all forgotten Raw last year?
Yeah.
Like, Raw last year was infinitely worse than what this was.
For sure.
Its biggest crime now is that it's boring.
Yes.
But at least it is not actively bad.
Yes.
So I will take boring over actively bad.
I will still say that WWE shows are the worst thing.
Martial Arts said, Raw was a boring show. Really? You know what wasn't a boring show? WXW 16 carats. Take care, #one day.
WXW is very important.
And Riot DR says, every week on Raw, I always seem to say X deserves better. This week's winner is Apollo Crews deserves better. He landed a perfect and safe standing dropkick on Omos for crying out loud. Also, why did Miz, Logan, and Jerry waste all that time?
Because they didn't have any stars in the show, they were like, we need to fill some time.
Like, what? What was that segment?
Do you want to know as well? They played, I mentioned this on the SmackDown thing as well. When they're struggling for time, they'll play the full intro for the show.
Yeah.
They played the full intro for Raw on this one.
I think it's a new intro.
Might be. I don't watch Raw.
Can the chat tell me, was that a new intro for Raw?
Or have they just not, has it been changed for ages and they've just not played it in a while?
Because I wrote in my notes, that's a new intro. But I also think, like, do I just not know?
Do I just
just forget to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that is the new intro or that's one that's been there for a while.
Yeah, because they always do the Then Now Forever.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they'll have
Together.
the Raw intro, or they'll have the SmackDown, Are You Ready for a Good Time? one, which is really annoying.
I like that song.
It's a fine song. Terrible song for a wrestling show. Doesn't fit at all.
It is. It was the new. It is the new intro.
Oh, it's new. Okay, cool. But yeah, they always played that intro, the Raw or SmackDown one, whenever they're trying to fill for time on a show, because you know nothing's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I've had a 100 record on that. Whenever there's been that intro plays, the show is nothing.
Homestar fan here, banging in the chat. It's the same thing The Simpsons does.
Mm-hmm.
You go back and watch old episodes of The Simpsons. If it has got an intro where it's just like The Simpsons and it shuts down and then like Homer's driving his car into the garage, that means it is an episode with lots of stuff in it.
Yes.
If it has got the
full intro, it
is an episode that was running short on time, so they put that. If it's the intro with the circus couch gag, that means the episode's run even shorter. They have to use the longest version of the intro possible to fill the time.
Yep.
Thank you to this episode's sponsor, BetterHelp. Please do click the link in the video description down below. Look after yourself. Mental health is very important to us here at WrestleTalk. Support WrestleTalk, support each other, support yourself. BetterHelp.com/wrestle. Use our promo code WRESTLE for 10% off your first month. If you are feeling anxious about anything, you're feeling lonely, anything, you can speak to a therapist. You'll be assigned a therapist within 48 hours, and you've got multiple ways to contact them as well. If you don't like talking over the phone, you can just do it over Instant Messenger or text messages. If you want something a bit more intimate, you can do it over a video call. So it's an excellent, excellent service. We highly recommend it. Please do click the link in the video description down below. Thank you to BetterHelp, HELP, for sponsoring today's episode. Right, so you can also tell that this episode was running short on time because not only was that opening triple threat tag match, between RK Bro, Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens and Alpha Academy went 27 minutes. They also got promos before it as well.
Sure did.
Because Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins came out and cut a promo saying, "We are going to win."
Yes.
Then Alpha Academy came out and cut a promo saying, "We are going to win." And then RK Bro backstage cut a promo saying, "We are going to win." And then they had the match.
Yes. And the match itself was absolutely fantastic. And I'm
good.
Not going to take anything away from that at all. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The pacing was fantastic. The spots were great. All of them are great wrestlers. They built to Randy Orton hot tags a couple times, which the crowd went bananas for.
Didn't they just?
Every time. There was a frankly magnificent RKO spot where Chad Gable did a moonsault, which Randy Orton then counted into an RKO. I don't even know how that works, but he did it.
It was so good.
Really, really good stuff.
And in the end of this, the sort of final was that Owens and Rollins were running wild and they were hitting the buckle bomb and the stunner and the stomp onto Chad. And Riddle jumps in and he launches Rollins out of the ring and he steals the pin.
Mm-hmm.
And what I loved about this match, and this match was awesome regardless, the commentary did such a good job of putting over, this is their last chance to get onto the WrestleMania card. Like putting it over as like, that is a massive opportunity. It's a great honor to be part of the WrestleMania card. And this is it. This is their last opportunity. Of course, that's absolute bollocks. Because of course Rollins is going to be on the WrestleMania card.
Yeah.
But you added some stakes to the match anyway. And I really do appreciate that. And I thought it added a lot to this match.
I sort of agree with you. I think it's nice that they're trying, but that storyline doesn't work. You're telling me that Seth Rollins isn't going to be on a WrestleMania card. I don't believe you. Like, the stakes mean nothing because I don't buy into it one iota.
But I think it really helped build what Kevin Owens did later on in the show.
That's
where he
true.
was just like, I now need to formulate a plan to get me onto the Mania card. And now we know what Owens' plan is. I'm now curious to find out what Rollins' plan is. Like, what is... Because at the end of this, when, like, the reactions that Rollins and Owens had were so great. It was Owens just sat in, like, by the steel steps, his head in his hands being like, oh, that's it. I'm off WrestleMania. I'm not going to be at WrestleMania in a town that I hate. And you can see him almost like the cogs were wearing and stuff, and he's just muttering to himself. Rollins, it's the image we used in the thumbnail, just walks to the back like a zombie.
Yep.
And it's just like this look on his face that was like, oh no. I mean, like, he couldn't believe it. He was so sure that he and Owens were going to win those tag titles and they were going to go to WrestleMania, and they didn't. And he's got to now figure out what to do next. I thought it was a masterful performance by both of them. And I thought the commentary team did a really good job of putting it over. And when Alpha Academy won those tag titles, Ollie and I did a video saying that it was really weird that they took the belts off of RK Bro and just put them onto Alpha Academy, who had very little heat at that point.
Yeah.
But they have done an incredible job of getting some heat. So now the point where Chad Gable and Otis get legitimate heat from the crowd. Thought this was an excellent opening to the show.
This was fantastic, and I'm really annoyed because I've got a thing to talk about, and it's just not loading on the page. The thing I wanted to talk about, and the thing's just frozen on me, so, I guess I won't...
What do you want to talk about, Pete?
I'll bring it up later once it's loaded, I guess. I'll just interject whatever you're saying and be like, now it's my thing.
Do you know what I want to talk about? There's a moment during this where Otis missed a Vader bomb.
I got my thing. So, no, go ahead, let me finish your thing. Go ahead, I'm only joking.
So there was a moment when Otis missed the Vader bomb, and I was like, this would be a really good opportunity to bring up that Vader's going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And
they didn't. They waited right till the end of the show to be like, Vader's going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I was like, a line from commentary would have been really good there to be like, oh man, like Vader popularized that move here in the WWF. Like one of the greatest big men of all time. And now this big tree trunk is doing that move as well. It was very weird.
Yes, it was. So now that we've been really positive about it.
We've got to move on, Pete, I'm afraid.
Now that we've been very positive about that match. This isn't specifically a negative thing about this match in particular, but just the WWE style as a whole. This was a post on Reddit's Squared Circle thread, post, forum, what's Reddit, that says, I thought people were exaggerating about how WWE runs catchphrases into the ground, but tonight on Raw, within 30 seconds of a wrestler's intro starting, so this was about Alpha Academy's entrance, Chad Gable's shush catchphrase is given to the viewer 9 times.
Amazing.
So the entrance music begins with 2 shushes. The announcers say shush 3 times. Both Chad and Otis's shirts read shush, and the first words out of Chad Gable's mouth were shush, shush, please.
Now,
that's a lot. Do you know what? That's the WWE style of being like, oh, this thing's over. Let's completely overdo it.
There is an argument that could be made there. I don't think that them having it on their t-shirts or like being part of their entrance music to be like, we are hammering this into the ground. The commentary team is probably a bit much. But yeah, I think shush is such a good gimmick. And I mean,
sure.
Granted, I was the lone fan of shush when he was doing it with Shelton Benjamin back in the day.
You were. So now you have to stand by it regardless.
Well, absolutely. And I'm like, finally. At last, lads. Get on board.
Get on board.
Anyway, I thought this was a tremendous opening.
Yes, it was.
Really
very good.
We then got Dana Brooke versus Tamina for the 24/7 championship. Dana Brooke won. We got some more horniness between the 4 of them. Tozawa got the mic afterwards and said that the love of his life, Tamina, really won. She was a bit mad. And she turned around and blew him a little kiss. Before the match, they were both asking for kisses for good luck. Now, I could see your face there, Pete. I think this is all pretty good.
I don't care. Like, what do you want me to say about it? I don't care. Nothing happened.
Here is what I will say about this, Pete.
Yeah.
It's the first time that WWE have done something different with the 24/7 title since it was introduced. Because since they've introduced that title, it's just been R-Truth doing wackiness for 3+ years. This is something entirely different with it, and I'm so on board for it.
I'm not. Because it's still bad. If you're going to change it to something good.
We've got our second recap of Brains. Brains?
Brains?
From Thunderbirds. Like, it was like, gee willikers. No, Reigns attacked Brock.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the most watched Instagram post in history, man. Do you know what? Like, every time I say I'm doing an interview with someone, I get 10 messages from people being like, don't call him QT Darshall. Don't call him Eddie Dingston.
That one's much better. Love that. Ugh.
Yeah, there you go.
That's your fault. Put it out into the public.
Do you know
no one would have known.
It's so funny. So, like, I went to see some of my family at the weekend. I went to go see my cousin and his kids. And his kids are, like, 16. And one of the first things they said to me was, like, can't believe you called him Tom Dollar. And they were like, and now it's just, it's like, I was like, where did you see that? I was like, I saw it on Twitter. And I'm like, and they were like, yeah, I can't believe they shared that. I was like, I shared it. Like, that was it.
That's my video.
The whole reason it exists is because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
I'm owning it. Is why I'm actually doing it. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was traumatizing. But
Yes.
I'm trying to own it.
Yes.
Tom Dollins.
Yep.
Everyone is-
That's not the safe way to deal with trauma, Luke. You should go to betterhelp.com.
You're absolutely right. Okay, here we go. MizTV with Jerry Lawler. Now,
I don't know if this was MizTV because they were like, oh, it's Miz's homecoming or something like that,
I'm
right?
pretty sure they announced this was MizTV with
don't
special
know.
guest Jerry Lawler.
Sure.
But here is the segment writ large. Miz came out and got a hometown pop.
Yes.
He then cut a promo being like, Cleveland's awesome. And now I bring out Cleveland's own Logan Paul.
Sure.
Logan Paul comes out and he cuts a promo that said, Cleveland's awesome. And that brings out Jerry Lawler, who comes out and says, Cleveland's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Miz says, I don't think Cleveland should get a WrestleMania. And then he walked away.
Yep.
And that was it.
That's the whole segment.
What did this achieve? What was the point of this?
It's all about the heel heat.
Okay, so here is my theory as to what this was trying to achieve.
Okay.
And I think this is what they were going for.
Yep.
Miz's whole point is that Ray and Dominic cheat and you cheer them.
Mm-hmm.
I cheat and you boo me.
Mm-hmm.
And Miz in this segment here was cheered by the crowd for saying that he liked Cleveland, but the second he said he didn't like Cleveland, they booed him. And he even said like, oh, now you're booing me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've said it out loud,
That doesn't make any sense, Luke.
Oh, no, now that I've said it out loud, I don't think that is what they were.
There's no link between those two things. Or if there is a link, he did not make that clear.
They didn't quite connect the dots, did
No,
they?
they really didn't.
I don't know what the point of any of this was.
I think the only way this pays off is if they announce that WrestleMania 40 is in Cleveland.
Yeah?
I don't know if that's a good enough payoff, though, but that's the only payoff I can think of to this segment. Which there won't be. I'm just going to throw it out there. There will not be a payoff to this segment. But if there was one, the only one is that Miz being like, Cleveland doesn't deserve a WrestleMania, and then goes, oh, WrestleMania's going to be in Cleveland. They go, hey, screw you, Miz, but they're already not in Cleveland anymore, so the payoff moment has already passed.
I'll be honest.
I don't know.
This segment was a home run segment anyway, just for the lengths that WWE went to be like, hey, Jerry Lawler represents Cleveland. Memphis' own. The guy who personifies Memphis, Jerry Lawler, to be like, yeah, Cleveland, eh? He's from Cleveland.
God. This show is very stupid. We've already talked for way longer than I thought we would about this show.
God, it really made me laugh. Yeah, he's from Cleveland, is he?
Is he though?
Bron Breakker was on the show.
Yeah, he was.
Bron Breakker was on the show he teamed with Tommaso Ciampa to take on the Dirty Dogs. Breakker won as well. He got a big video package showcased in the match. He got the win. That's a thumb. Tag match was. I haven't watched NXT. Was it better than the NXT match?
Sorry, yeah. Yes, but it's like that. I think the NXT one was probably better.
Okay,
it's fine.
Do you know what? They didn't pin the champion.
Didn't pin the champion. Did pin the person going for the title,
yeah,
though.
why didn't Robert Roode take the pin?
Why didn't Roode take the pin?
Because he's not in the triple threat tonight.
No, that's the person to take the pin.
Like, you know, Tommy Champs can't get pinned by Bron Breakker in this tag match, so that rules him out. So if I'm looking at my options are Dolph Ziggler, who's in the title match, and Robert Roode, who isn't.
You could have also had, if you wanted to be crazy, you could have Ziggler pin Ciampa. I wouldn't have liked that. Roode is the better person to take the pin because he's not in the match. But you don't even have to pin the champion by doing it the other way. You can still pin Ciampa if you want to. But there is a Robert Roode right there.
Yeah.
Just pin him.
Pin that
if
guy.
If you're going to have the good guys win, pin Roode.
The Street Profits also cut a promo saying that, Sarah Schreiber walks up to be like, you're not on WrestleMania either. Why are you crap? All right, Sarah. And then that was their response, was like, all right, Sarah. But they said that they pinned RK Bro a couple of weeks ago, so that should put them in line. So I guess that's our WrestleMania program is RK Bro versus the Street Profits.
Sure.
Or Alpha Academy.
Yeah, they've been busting their asses for a while. They ain't going to get nothing. They might be in the Battle Royal, I guess, which isn't going to be on Mania, reportedly.
Was it on SmackDown again?
Apparently, yeah. Or maybe the Raw. One of the two. Might be the Raw after, I think.
I'll put it on SmackDown. I don't have to review it then. Got the video package for Omos, who then cut a promo. This promo was hilarious because Sarah Schreiber's not on screen.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking off camera, almost like behind her, being like, "Hey, Omos, why are you so tall?" And the camera was like, they were trying to like dig underneath the earth so they could put the camera down lower to film him, and like made him look as tall as possible. And it was proper pants.
Yeah.
And then he quickly beat Apollo Crews and had a stare down with Commander Aziz. I could not want to watch that match any less.
Who could possibly care about that match?
Vince.
Yep. That's it.
What do you do for Omos at Mania aside from put him in the Battle Royal?
Put him in the Battle Royal. That's literally the only option.
Yeah. Because I really thought they were going to do like a big match for him. Because otherwise, like, what's the point of any of this?
There isn't one, Luke. The point was he was there to look tall and help AJ Styles. Beyond that, when they did the split and they go, "Oh, Omos, right?" And everyone goes, "No," and they go, "Okay, you're right." And then they just don't do anything with him now.
Yeah, I think the purpose was like to be tall. Let's help AJ Styles. I think that was very much secondary.
Well, yeah.
You know, be tall,
yes.
and then you'll be the star when you come out of this. AJ's here to put you over.
Yeah.
Not that it's helped.
Nope.
And then we got an Edge promo. I guess this is his new entrant. This is his new character. What happened was like the lights went down, and then they started playing Metalingus, and then it just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And he came out in like the Undertaker's sort of like blue purplish light thing.
Sure.
And then he just said some stuff about AJ. It's basically the same thing you were saying last week. I want the Pitbull AJ Styles.
I thought this promo was not good.
Yeah.
I think Edge has cut some great promos since he's come back in this run. I didn't think this was one of them. I thought it was a bit... He's done better work.
I think he is. It was delivered well.
It was delivered fine.
I think my issue is like when it finished, I was like, I tend to watch promos and then I make notes on them after it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And when it finished, I was like, I don't remember a single
I don't know what you just said.
I remember a single thing that he talked about. So
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
fair.
I've literally written my notes here. He says some stuff about AJ.
Yeah, that was the whole promo.
Yeah.
Didn't need to know anything more than that.
We've got another recap of MSG, and then we got Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley taking on Queen Zelina and Carmella with the stipulation that if Liv and Rhea win, they get added into the match. Very early on, Carmella gets distracted with Corey Graves, and Zelina's like, "What are you doing?" And then Rhea hits the Riptide and pins her.
So, just to clarify in case you missed that, Zelina and Carmella lost because of horniness. Carmella's just so horny for Corey all the time that they lost this match.
That's what Corey Graves was talking about as well, just how horny they are for each other. Have you watched Carmella and Corey yet?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
Because I thought you and Ollie were going to watch it and then do like a podcast reaction to it.
No, I don't want to do that.
That's what I suggested.
Yeah, but no. No, it's a bad concept for a show. It's going to be a bad show. It probably is a bad show.
I haven't watched it. And then we got Finn Balor versus Austin Theory, which Priest caused the DQ in pretty early on.
Of course he did.
And then afterwards, Austin Theory beat up Finn Balor some more and he took some selfies. And they were just talking about the Pat McAfee thing. And I'm like, man, they really do think that having a match with Pat McAfee is way more important than winning the US title.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because Pat McAfee's a big deal, you see, because Vince likes him, so now he's a much bigger deal than he was before.
What did you make of the Pat McAfee interview?
It was interesting. I spoke about it a bit with Denise on the Friday show. And it was weird seeing Vince that, like...
Casual?
Yeah. I mean, he was still being very diplomatic with his responses and towing the line and circumventing certain things. But you can really tell that he really likes Pat McAfee. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have given him the time of day. But just seeing him just kind of like, ramble his way through the promo and just be kind of like laid back. And Pat McAfee was going to like wrap it up, and then Vince was like, "No, we're still going." It's like, okay, let's keep going then.
He did show up an hour late.
Yeah, totally, yeah. But yeah, it was interesting. I really, really don't care about seeing Vince McMahon versus Pat McAfee. I care slightly more about Austin Theory versus Pat McAfee, but I still ultimately don't really care. So
the report is I think Vince is still going to be factored into it. So it is still technically going to be Pat versus Vince. But ish. But like Austin Theory is... Like Austin Theory is the guy who's on the card at the moment, but soon enough he's probably going to be in the background and Vince will be in the foreground.
Surely you'd have thought they'd have done that the other way around. Announce Vince McMahon first to go like, "Oh, big announcement, Pat versus Vince, whoa!" And then they can go like, "But it won't actually be Vince." Austin Theory's also there afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks to be Finn, I guess. But we're going to get Demon versus Damien.
Demon versus Damien.
Demon versus Damien at Mania, most likely.
Don't like that at all.
Belair cut a promo, and then Kevin Owens came out, and he basically said that there's going to be a KO show at Mania, and his guest won't be JBL, and it's not going to be Booker T, and it's not going to be... I like the fact that he said it's not going to be Shawn Michaels because I'm Canadian, therefore I like Bret Hart. So I thought that was good.
That was good, yeah.
And then he calls out Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the crowd popped, being like, oh man, he's called out Steve Austin. The big graphic came up, being like, KO show, Steve Austin. Will Steve Austin accept it? Apparently he's going to make an announcement today in like 2 hours time. Yeah, 2.5 hours time, like whether he's accepted the challenge or not. But yeah, I thought this was a real flat ending to the show.
We have spoken about it before, that surprisingly, no one really cares about seeing Stone Cold come back. Yeah. And if anyone did care about seeing Stone Cold come back, it would be to have a match. Mm-hmm. So them going, it's going to be a KO show segment. Everyone goes, okay, so he's going to come out, hit a stunner and leave. Which is fine if that's what you want to do. That's probably going to be a bit of fun. But announcing it beforehand, I think people are just going to be like, okay, that's nice, you know? Cool, good for Stone Cold, I guess.
I think it is still going to be a match.
Yeah.
Only because Corey then started being like, it's been 19 years. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, it's been 19 years since he's had a match. He's been on TV a bunch, though. Yeah. He was at WrestleMania only a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. So, like, 100%, I feel like this has to still be a match.
Yeah, I'd hope so. If they're going to hype this up and be a big thing, it should be a match. Don't know if I actually want to see the match, because I feel like Stone Cold should kind of just leave it and just have the angles, because him just hitting a stunner is very over, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know how I feel about it. It was funny. So we were talking with Adam about this in the office. Like, Adam said, you know, like, why isn't your thumbnail about Steve Austin return confirmed? I said, because legit, no one cares.
No one cares.
When we had, like, the Austin news first came out, granted it happened on the same day as the Cody news, but the Cody news so vastly outshone the Austin thing. Like, the Austin thing was like a complete non-factor. And even in the days since then, all people have been talking about is Cody. No one has gone back to the Steve Austin news. Even, like, you know, it calls out Steve Austin today. This pretty much confirmed that Sean's report was right. Mm-hmm. But even then, people still aren't really talking about it much. And I said, because it's been 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, the audience that Austin appeals to, the audience that are into Austin and into Austin's return, which is, you know, the people around my age, have either stopped watching wrestling, or there's a very small number of us left still watching. Mm-hmm. Like, the vast majority of us have just stopped watching. Yeah. There's a small percentage there still are. And the much larger audience that are here watching wrestling now have been watching wrestling since after Austin's time.
Yes. So
the great comparison that Adam made is that this is like in 2000 when Bob Backlund came back. As someone who was watching as a fan in like 99, 2000, I was like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Like, I wasn't watching when Bob Backlund was on top, so why do I care about Bob Backlund coming out for a match? And I think that is quite evident in the fact that this isn't getting as much traction as I would have thought it is, but I'm looking at that from my 36-year-old bubble.
Yeah, and I think that the people who watch WWE week to week, because, you know, the average age of their viewers like 60 or whatever, they'll probably care about it, and I reckon they'll probably have a good time. But in terms of what this is for, trying to get those old
lapsed
viewers,
fans.
the lapsed fans, get them back, I think this is going to be really good for big news sites, because they can write a headline of Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestling at WrestleMania, and people will click on that headline and go, huh, cool, that's the person I used to watch back in the day. It's not going to make them watch WrestleMania, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be them going like, oh, I used to watch wrestling. Cool. They're not going to care beyond that, I think
there will be a conversion rate. It's a very small conversion
very
rate.
Small
but I think there will be a sort of conversion rate to that.
Yeah. There might be people who are on the fence about checking out WrestleMania because they're hearing about the biggest match of all time or something, buzzwords. And then they're like, oh, Stone Cold's going to be there, maybe I'll check it out. I think that's a very small number of people. Mm-hmm. And I think the vast majority are probably done with wrestling at this point.
Yeah, I think
so. And they can go like, you know, it's like, you know, you see a cameo from an actor in a movie that you used to watch ages and ages ago, and they had like, you know, one big role or whatever, and they show up in a movie 2 decades down the line and go, oh, it's the person, cool. If I knew they were in the movie, that's not going to make me watch the movie, but it's going to be like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm not going to care beyond that, you know? I feel like it's the same thing.
I think I had that with Brendan Fraser, because I think he's in Doom Patrol.
Sure.
And like, I haven't watched Doom Patrol. I think he's in it anyway. He's in something. And I'm like, oh man, I love Brendan Fraser. I think Brendan Fraser's awesome. but I haven't watched that show.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to myself and like, Brendan Fraser's been in legit some of my favorite movies of all time, like California Man, Airheads, you know, The Mummy and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I would legit watch something that Brendan Fraser's in, but I haven't gone out of my way to watch it. So it's not had that much of an effect on me. So I'd certainly take your point. I said in the edited review that I would have given this 2 out of 5 because it was an average mundane meh show. But the three-way tag team title match I thought was so great that I bumped it up to a 3 out of 5. What did you reckon?
I don't know, because I'm tempted a lot of these times when a lot of these shows that have nothing on them, I'm tempted to give them 1s because nothing happens, but I feel like 1s should maybe be reserved for the stuff that's really actively bad at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know whether to start my score at 3, and if it gets worse, go down to like a 2 if like nothing happens or whatever, or to start at 0, and when something good happens, bump it up to a 1, 2, 3, you know? And I think that changes my score. 2. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm always the opposite way around. Me and Dan Lane talk about this on Cineworld. When I go into a movie, I start at 3 stars, and then it either goes up or down from there.
Totally.
Let's get
much like our predictions system might when we change it for WrestleMania. When it's going to be me versus... Nope, not me versus Luke. That's
really
a lie.
It certainly isn't me.
It's you are the interim guy, and I'm the real one.
The real Jam That Champion.
Interim. That's
the real Jam That Champion.
It's on my shoulder.
I'm actually just going to say it now. I've already picked my challenger.
You get to pick your challenger?
Oh yeah. Well, your winners won the Jamble.
Of the Royal Jamble. You mean that very real event? So they're fighting for the real title.
Yeah, but that's before
the real stakes.
That was before we actually had the proper championship. So like they've now got to unfortunately fight for the B prize. But my prestigious prize is going to be on the line at WrestleJamia, and I've already picked my opponent. I'm opening up the forbidden board once again, and I'm challenging Sullivan Bo Brown to the Jam That Championship.
Interim.
Real.
And interim Jam That Championship.
I don't know.
It's going to be the real stars of the show, me versus Andy Datson on night 1. The real stars. And then Adam Blumpy on night 2.
Well, we're going to be talking a bit more about that in the upcoming weeks. Hey, head on over to patreon.com/WrestleTalk because this month's WrestleTalk Extra, it's March. You'd think it's a WrestleMania. It usually is. Not this month. This month, it's TNA Victory Road 2011. It's the Jeff Hardy Sting show.
What better way to celebrate Jeff Hardy's AEW debut?
Honest to God.
Than TNA Victory Road 2011.
Like, tragic stuff, right?
Awful.
Like, it is awful to watch. It was horrible to watch at the time.
Yeah.
It's going to be fascinating to watch with 10 years worth of hindsight. And I cannot wait to dive back into the Observers and the Figure Fours, the Pro Wrestling Torch, listening to the old radio shows. That's what we do with WrestleTalk Extra, is we go back into the archives and stuff, and like we listen to Wrestling Observer Radio, we listen to podcasts that we're doing about the time talking about this sort of stuff, and like kind of going back to seeing what the reaction to it was at the time, as well as along with our memories for it. So I'm actually really looking forward to doing that research.
I think that you and Ollie are probably maybe the only 2 people that would be excited for that show, because I saw the result and was like, oh god, no, I wouldn't want to do that. I told Adam the result and he was like, oof, that's uncomfortable, I wouldn't want to do that. And a lot of the comments on the poll were like, oh, I think this is gonna be a really sad podcast, guys. Like, oh no. So I feel like it's you and Ollie. They're like, yes, Victory Road.
I think it's interesting to talk about. I do. But if you back at the $25 level and above, you get your name shouted out on this WrestleTalk podcast like these fine people, The Wrestling Life.
Oh, you got the Hall of Fame music. Nice. Geordie Bus Driver, Harry.
You go, the Geordie Bus Driver, Harry.
Geordie Bus Driver, Harry.
Daylight Robbery, Rob James.
Stacking them dubs, Junior Jan Pradub. Butchered that name.
NJ Horniesberg.
That's not correct.
NJ Hornsberg.
Sorry,
I was thinking about Carmella and Corey again.
Mad Mac the Meat Father.
The $100 Man, CD Horver.
The Kessel Run, DX Solo.
Ryan Disco Stewart.
Super Kick, Nick Mizesco.
Andrew Grifford, the Big Red Dog.
It's a very stupid name. Double L, Liam Leonard. That was the last name for the Hall of Fame class of the 8th of March 2022. Thank you, all of our Pledgehammers. You're awesome.
Thank you all so much. Let's get into the rest of your Ultra Chats. Van Twinblade here saying, picture this. Austin comes out for the KO show, and instead of fighting, they both start talking blank about the bigoted leaders of the state, and they drag Greg Abbott out of the crowd and give him a stunner and a powerbomb. Hashtag trans rights.
That'd be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You see, there were some people that were really annoyed at Hangman coming out with the rainbow flag at Revolution. I mean, of course they were, because, dickheads and that. But there were some people that there was a comment that was left in our live chat just as like the show had finished and everything, and we had one of our last Ultra Chats that came in was about like, I'm so proud that Hangman is my champion because he wore the rainbow flag and
sure.
And there was just a chat in the thing that just said the rainbow doesn't always mean gay, all right? I'd already ended the live stream. Okay, Nyla, it really tickled me. Doesn't always mean gay.
Oh, God. People are the worst.
Zin says, this podcast has more champions on it than this episode of Raw did. Keep up the good work.
That's kind of sort of true, but
yeah,
no, it's not
the
true.
US champion was on there and the Raw champion.
US Raw tag, women's tag.
Yeah, there were more champions on Raw.
But close.
We have more world champions, though.
Yeah.
Ten Ruzza. Yes, the tag match was incredible, but my God, can we talk more about Revolution or the amazing thing that happened in AEW? Never thought Stone Cold would feel like such a disappointment. If Cody doesn't show up next week, my interest in Mania will be so low. The nerve to play Austin's theme at the end and play it to the live crowd. Wow. Guys, your interest levels, what are they out of 10? What are you looking forward to coming up in AEW? I'm so pumped for Double or Nothing. What do you want for Supercard of Honor?
I would like. I was going to say something really mean. Actually, I'm not going to. I was going to say I would love for Denise to mess up her lines at Supercard of Honor. That's really mean. I don't want her to do that.
That is mean.
It's very mean. I was going to say like I just want to see Denise, and then I was like, no, I'll say something a bit more like risque, and I was like, actually, no, that's very mean. I'm not going to say that. Excitement levels for Mania, pretty low.
Like, I know who I'm watching it with.
Yeah.
And like, so
it's gonna be fun.
I think back to Survivor Series last year.
Yeah.
It was unanimously voted the worst show of the year.
Yeah.
But I was like, and I said this when we did the podcast about it, I had far too much fun watching that show with you guys to vote it as my worst show of the year.
Yeah.
Even though objectively it was.
It was, yeah.
And I have the same thing for Mania this year. Like, I know I'm going to have a good time watching it. So my excitement levels for Mania are quite high, but it's got nothing to do with the actual Mania itself. It's actually just got to the company that I've kept for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's fair. I think I did when I was on the train back from my activities on Sunday going home for Revolution, I did a quick Twitter AMA, and someone asked just like, what's the favorite show that you've ever watched? And I was like, Survivor Series last year, I think. Like, it's probably up there.
Oh, it was such a fun time.
Yeah, it was.
Chris Lilly said, hey guys, for another Alexa blissless Raw, so already off to a bad start with me. Do not get End of Fiend vibes for her situation, because I hope not, but they're very similar in how they're being booked. Big returns go missing, release. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think she's going to get released.
I don't think she's either.
No Alexa, no Brock, no Becky, no point in watching. Alexa was probably backstage, but they didn't do anything. Wait for the ratings as they go down without Alexa. I don't think that's the case. On a positive note, her 2K22 model looks great, down to her white tattoos.
Nice.
Well, maybe we'll see that in a second when we play the game.
We do not have actually that much time to play the game.
We can play it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, I'm a broken record at this point. They brought her back with no plan.
I will also say, this feels very loaded and mean. I will say, like, both of us just saying, like, I don't think she's going to be released. She might. Like, I don't want her to be.
I think they like her too much.
Wait, you say that? I thought they liked Braun Strowman.
Well, yeah, difference was Braun Strowman was on a massive contract, whereas I don't
Isn't Alexa?
I don't think well, she's not on Braun Strowman money.
Well, no, not on Braun Strowman money.
Braun was on like 6 figures. He was on a massive deal.
I've seen some releases that I thought were surefire, definitely going to stay in WWE. So I'm not running anything out at this point, basically.
The Revhead says, new tag champs, new women's team, furthering Finn and Damien. Seth is about to go nuts. 24/7 title is finally fun. Good backstage segment, and they gave the NXT title holder a great showing. What more do you guys want? I gave it 4 out of 5.
What more do I want? Coherent storytelling. an actually good show. Stuff with actual story progression, because furthering Finn and Damian is incorrect. That did not further anything.
No, it's in the same position it was last week.
Also, 24/7 title is finally fun. I would class as... I know opinions are subjective. 24/7 title is finally fun. I would call that objectively wrong. Because it's not fun.
I think it's fun.
It's not! It's boring!
I think
none of them can act!
It's not boring.
None of them can act.
It's certainly not boring.
Yes, it is.
It's not boring.
I watched it.
It may be bad, but it is not boring.
I watched it going...
I think Tozawa was really funny. I thought the reaction he had when Tamina kissed him last week was funny, which we've got a recap of.
I don't care about any of it.
Well, that's fine.
They're not making me care about any of it. It's boring.
I don't think it's boring. Fun's a strong word, but I don't think it's boring. And I also say, I don't say there were good backstage segments. There were backstage segments. Yeah, like it is. This was a fine show. Like the problem was, like, the title of this was not that it's a bad show. It's just it was lacking star power.
Mm-hmm.
Riot DR, Vince, Gable. You know that thing that you said is naturally hilarious and it's getting over? Gable, yeah. Vince, now you're gonna do it every week. Know every paragraph of the script. You're gonna shoot until you get sick of it. Love you guys. Hector Rodriguez has been a member for 2 months in a row. Said, is Chad basically what early career Kurt Angle was back in the 2000s? Yes, but without the push.
Yes.
Kevin, didn't watch the show. Did Bruce Braxton have a good reaction from the crowd, or was it crickets? Honestly, don't remember.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't remember. Like, it's not a Moss levels of crickets.
No, there was something.
I don't think
it was like average. It was what you would expect. It wasn't like Bron Breakker.
That's true. Yeah, no one was like, oh, cool, Bron Breakkers.
Yeah,
it was just
it's like,
there's a guy.
There's a guy there.
Also, is the women's tag titles now the new women's battle royal as a way to have every woman on the show?
Seems like it.
The bad one, Jam Beard, said, didn't watch Raw, but I'll check out the tag team match later. You really should do. But 2K22 has over 30 stars in the game who've been let go, including long-term fired people like Breeze, Lana, Tucker, yet no Brian or Cole. Poor 2K having to deal with WWE for now. Zachary Jenkins said, hey guys, how you been? Can't wait for the greatest WrestleMania match of all time, Commander Aziz versus Omos, Raw Underground alumni. Hopefully we can get Shane as the special guest ref for that dumpster fire.
Might make it better.
DAD. And lastly, Jack Nichols says, Pete was bang on the banana. I was expecting Ollie. Upgrade! It's Team Pete. What's your favorite Ricky Ortiz match? Good one, Pete. Yeah, that's the end of our Ultrachats.
Awesome.
You've still got time to get them in, though, because we're going to play this game for a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you to the 1,400 people that are still watching this stream. Hope you've enjoyed the show, enjoyed the Raw review. Click the thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you're new here, please do click subscribe. But for now, Pete, should we play some 2K?
Sure. Would you like to hand me a controller? I'm going to have to take this title off.
Yeah, I would take that title off your shoulder. You take that controller there.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to get player one. Hold on.
I'm probably going to only have time for maybe one, possibly two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's I thought might be the case. But we'll do like a...
Right. Am I on? I'm on.
All right. What sort of match do you fancy doing?
Probably nothing too complicated because I don't know the buttons.
I was going to say a Money in the Bank ladder match, but...
I don't know the buttons, Luke.
Yeah.
Maybe just a singles match.
No, we'll do a multi-man match because otherwise...
Okay, I'm going to lose.
Let's do play. Let's do a...
Do a fatal four-way.
Fatal four-way?
Fatal four-way. Sounds good.
Yeah, do a fatal four-way.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't looked how to put people like through tables and stuff, and I don't think it tells you. Just do normal. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Like, let's just get you used to it.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, right. Who do I want to be?
Here we go. Who am I going to be? I know exactly who I'm going to be. I've just got to scroll up to get them. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Turning entrances off.
Oh, yes.
Well, I've turned a title match on. Oh, look at you being Walter.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
Confirm.
Right.
Who should we have in the match? Is there like a random button I can use?
Yeah, square. Literally says it on the screen.
Is it?
Yep, literally.
Oh, yeah, it says it there. Okay.
Random.
No. We've got various takers. Taker 02, 95,
Taker 98.
Oh, Ministry of Darkness Taker. But we'll have Biker Taker, I think.
I can't have Taker from WrestleMania 36, who's old Biker Taker.
Oh, yeah. Look at him.
He's a 91, that guy. He's rated.
Okay, let's do 02. He's rated 92.
Yeah, sure is. Keith Lee's 80.
That's a shame, isn't it?
80.
Yeah, I think you need to add
I need to add the last one? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go random. Danny Burch? Murphy? 77.
Who else we got? Just do a couple of randoms. Andre! Just we have Andre in the game.
Look at that. Big meaty men of Walter, Keith Lee, Undertaker, Andre.
I like it. Very
That's
good.
ridiculous.
Confirm.
Let's confirm that one.
Select arena. Where should we do this, Pete?
Good question.
Oops, got too far.
205 Live. 205 Live. Yes, that's the place. It's got to be it. 205.
Hold on. Let's see what other options we've got.
Main event.
Horror show at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Mixed match challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Got some takeovers there. That's nice. NXT UK. It's fun.
NXT Vengeance Day Raw.
We could do it in the Thunderdome and see Louis Dangor. Sold out 97.
Oh, wow.
With all the NWO branding on it.
Yeah, we got the NWO stuff. SummerSlam 2020. Literally. SummerSlam 2020. Survivor Series 2020. TLT 2020. It's like, they're all the same. They just have different logos.
Be right, but it's on 205 Live.
It's 205 Live. That's the correct option. Fatal 4-way on 205.
I like it. Yeah, 205 Live was getting the Sirius is in the Ultrachats to say, finally, Sully gets a title shot.
If he accepts.
If he accepts, that is.
Tune in for his response. Let's play Sully's music and then end the show.
Right, so as a reminder,
yes.
square is light attack.
Sure.
X is hard attack.
Sure.
Circle is grapple.
Yep.
Triangle's reverse. R2 is run.
Okay.
Press R1, that gets you outside the ring.
Okay.
And yeah, when you press into grapple, you then press square or X.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, cool. Targeting. Thank you.
Press R3.
R3. R3 is clicking in the button, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm not running. Why aren't I running?
Oops. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't think you were going to go for me. Yeah, shoulder blocks.
All right.
Your battery's
my battery's low. Gosh darn it.
This could work out well for me.
Oh, this is going to go great.
Oh, man, I missed the shoulder block.
Oh, Crazy Magnum. How dare you?
Take it out with the Crazy Magnum.
I'll keep going R2 to reverse. That's what it was in the old 2K games.
Right, okay. Come here, Andre.
Get up.
Come here,
Get up.
Andre. It's going after you now. No, I'm going after Andre. Leave me alone. No, I'm being pinned. No, I'm not. It's okay.
No, you're not. You're fine. Stop looking at Keith Lee. Come here, Taker. Walter versus Taker.
Yeah.
Gimme.
And then...
claw in the eyes.
I've got him in a big old bear hug. Got him in a bear hug. It's the bear hug.
Yeah, screw you.
No.
In particular.
Leave me alone.
Get out of here, Taker.
Oh, now that changed my...
Bitch.
That changed my targeting.
No, get off the ropes, Taker. All right, fine.
Ouch.
Yeah. There's an Andre there.
Surprise, cockbag.
Big reversal.
Bosh. I'm going to get out of the ring. No.
I don't like this
Come
at
after
all.
you, Taker. Oh, he left me.
Oosh.
I'm coming, Taker. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Oh, huge drop kick from Walter.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Big fan of the fact that he's called Walter in this game.
Yeah. I'm not very good at reversals.
I did a big
that much
chop.
I can tell you.
I did a big chop.
Right. Oh man, I
Ow.
am not good at these reversals. Aha! Yes, I hit one. I got
Nice.
a reversal.
Well done. Proud of you.
Oh, me with the Hurricane Rana. Big time meaty
Go,
Hurricane
Keith.
Rana there by Keith Lee. Let's go, bud. Let's go, Keith. Kick to the gut.
I don't
Elbow to
even
the
know
back.
what Andre just did, but it hurt me.
Grapple. Oh,
that
huge
hurt.
time powerbomb on the outside.
Oh, no.
Huge time
Walter's out.
powerbomb.
I don't like this. I'm stunned.
Kick
Oh,
out,
God.
Pete. Kick out, mash the X button.
I'm trying. I didn't have anything. I didn't know what button to press, Luke. I didn't know how kickouts work.
Hey, you're just maxing out.
You didn't tell me that one.
Sorry, I should have started that.
Yeah.
Do you want to go get Adam or Andy or anyone?
Yeah, sure.
I'll set up another match for us. Andre won, everyone. That's now the 4th match I've played on this that I've not won. Nate S says, Luke, do you remember if you had any TNA forum posts from that time that you could find for the review? I think I was off forums by that point. And Misha said, the thing about Raw and indeed all WWE program is that it's only being written for by one guy, Vince. Compare it to other storyline writing process, one that's more collaborative in nature, say like Legend of Vox Machina, you see the quality gap. I'm going to mention that to Pete because I think he knows what that is. Exit. Can't believe Pete lost me another game there. So my first impression to this game is that's now the 4th game that I have played on this. I think it's way more fun to play than 2K20 and 2K19 personally because it's way more arcadey and that is very much my style. I I didn't like the sports simulation style of the previous one, so I quite enjoyed that. What custom matches have we got? 1-on-1, triple threat, handicap, Royal Rumble. Oh, okay, right, I get it. I think doing a Royal Rumble would be fun. Might be here for a while. I mean, we could just do a short match. Maybe I'll set him up to do a Royal Rumble.
Adam's also coming.
That's sweet. Can you grab one of the other controllers? Because we've only got 3 here.
Cheers, Andy.
Adam's coming. Hey, Adam, can you get a controller?
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate. Well, I think we're going to do a 20-man Rumble.
Oh, God. Do we have time?
Oh, we've got as much time as we want. It's my show.
I'm going to run to the loo.
Do you remember what I said? We shouldn't overrun on this show. And you were like, oh, we don't want the show to be too
Oh, no,
long.
it's not. Well, my overrunning would be like we overrun by an hour.
Yeah.
And we're not going to overrun by an hour.
There's one chair. I'm getting the comfy one over here.
Yep.
Get the other one in a minute.
So, do a 20-man Rumble.
I can't tell if I'm in the shot, Luke. Luke, I can't tell if I'm in the shot. Because I need to be on the edge to give people other people room.
Yeah, hold on.
I can't see the screen, Luke.
Hold on. I'll get it right.
I'm in the shot, Luke.
Yeah, more or less.
I'm in the shot.
As am I. Right. Who am I going to be? I'm not going to be Brock. Oh, Ted's fun.
Beth Phoenix. AJ Styles, I'll take that.
I could be
Hello.
Kyle.
We need another chair. There's one in the corner over there, Adam. If you don't mind. We are live, by the way, mate. Just so you know.
See him dancing.
Walking around on
Hello,
those.
everyone.
Hi, Adam.
We still only have 2 mics, though, so they're going to have to shout.
That's fine. These mics are much louder now.
I can shout.
I'm sure you can. No, I won't. Okay, fine. Andy, move past.
Someone's sweating.
Yep.
Kyle O'Reilly versus AJ Styles.
Well, this
Main
is
event we didn't know we won.
No, we're doing a Rumble.
20-man Rumble.
20-man.
I just pressed random and I got
Thank
AJ.
you.
I was like, I'll take it.
So here's your brief introduction. Square is light attack.
Right.
Triangle is hard.
That's an X.
Sorry, yeah. X is hard attack.
Right.
Okay.
Circle is grapple. And triangle is reverse.
So
With grapple, do you have to press a direction and grapple? Oh,
No, so you press
grapple to start?
grapple to start, and then square or X will do like a
move.
A move.
A move.
A
Throw anyone
move.
out yet?
move.
Yes, you would grapple, then do circle again because that Irish whips them.
Okay, but it's not that stupid thing we have to like keep whacking it or then press
I
18 things in an order.
I don't know. I've not played this yet.
Right, okay.
I've not played a Royal Rumble yet. So
Alright, pick your characters.
we're all going to learn together.
Press square if you want to do
Oh,
random.
really, my glasses.
Oh, Andy. This is like when you do it in speedrunners when you're like... the screen.
Who's picking Brock?
This guy.
Oh, what's random?
Square.
Square.
It says it right there on the screen, Andy.
I don't want to say.
Alright, Luke.
Alright,
Don't give me any of that lip when you didn't see it.
Wait, you can be Bischoff?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Bishop in the game. There he goes.
There it is.
It's Dad.
He's rated 69.
Nice.
Okay, next one. Alright, fine.
Seth. Alright.
Confirm. Oh no, I don't want to be random.
Random.
Oh
Do we do random?
no, do like I'll be 1. Pete, you be 2. Then you use plate 3 or 4.
I'll be 4.
Oh no, I'm going to be Slapjack.
Can we all
Sorry.
be members of
It's
Retribution?
the first time that anyone's ever said that.
I'm going to be Slapjack. And I'm going to be
What?
number
Look
1.
at this fucking
Oh,
sellout.
I
hallway.
pressed
Why
it
aren't
again.
why aren't we all?
Mind your tongue, mate.
Oh, I swore.
You did do
Sorry,
a swear. Why aren't we all random again?
Because
Andy, how dare you?
we just
How
want to be
dare
like
you,
we just
Andy?
want to always be in the thing, right?
Sure.
Ooh.
Well, you're always in it. Just don't go out. You're 1.
Well, I
Don't go out,
mean,
mate.
I'm Slapjack.
I'm
I'm
3.
going all the way to the end, mate. I'm going coast to
3.
coast.
Go 2, Mr. Bischoff.
I'm Keith Lee.
Don't be
Adam!
He's going to win the whole thing.
Don't you want to play?
He's going to win the whole thing.
Ugh.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
This is how he's going to learn.
Love it.
And finishes are something like R2 and square and
it
R2
will
and
tell you on
X
the
or
screen.
something. It
As
tells
long
you
as you
on
can
screen.
see it, Andy, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sort
as long
of.
as you can see, you'll be fine.
Just peering.
Love it.
All right, here we go.
Literally on my desk.
Don't you let Keith Lee go out, Andy.
Oh, no.
Him.
It's Montez Ford.
Who's oh yeah, because we didn't have a number 2 pick, did we?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Who are you?
Yeah.
Number 3.
yes.
All right.
Oh, number 3.
Who
Are you
are
4? Who are you again?
Let's pretend one of us.
Okay, all right,
Adam, you pretend you're Montez Ford.
Why is the angle so low?
Yeah.
Like a normal. I mean, actually, I don't hate it. It just looks
Just different,
very
isn't it?
doesn't
Does
it? Oh, no, it
Slapjack
looks
still wear that
different.
mask?
Oh, I don't like different.
Oh, it's different.
Oh, Pete, you're almost in.
Oh,
Go
I'm
on.
almost
Get
there.
around.
Oh.
What's reverse?
What's reverse?
Triangle.
Right.
And it tells you when to do
It's
it.
also block.
Wait, there's a block button?
Yeah, triangle. Then I'll tell you that.
Here it comes.
Oh, the Fedobadal.
Who's for Dobadal?
That's me. Get out, Montez!
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Tripping over each other's dicks, trying to eliminate.
Oh no! No! Slapjack, get in! Slapjack, get in!
Skin the cat.
Come on,
Right.
Slapjack.
Right. Forward.
Ow.
Forward. Come here. Right?
Come on, lad.
Come here.
Come on, lad.
Did Bischoff
Get
win
up,
the
AJ.
qualifying match to become number 20?
Ah!
He must have done, yeah.
Right.
It was a
me, I
gauntlet.
guess.
It's Keith Lee!
Bosh.
He
What's
is
Bosh.
Keith Lee.
What's like run and stuff?
R2 is
R2.
run. You say R2 is run. I don't run when I press
Oh,
R2.
It is
Yeah.
run. Oh, sorry, it's because it's L2.
Oh, you prick! That's why I'm not
Oh,
running.
Get off.
Oh no, I missed the dive.
You've got a finisher.
Who has?
Who?
Keith Lee! How'd you get
Why?
Because he's Keith Lee.
that?
What's
Oh,
Great reversal.
Does anyone know what Slapjack's finisher is?
Fucking off home.
Adam. I'm gonna have to kick you off the stream.
No, don't kick me off. I have so much to give. The Undertaker from 1998
Yeah.
is
Yep.
here.
Okay, elimination.
Everybody press the prompted button. Press the
Oh, so I
button.
told you it is. You got to press random buttons in a row, and it's
Press
terrible.
the buttons. to
With your
eliminate
opponent
the
leaning
thing.
against the ropes, press R2.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
square to
Rumble
perform a
finisher. Cool.
Andy, you could rumble finish Pete.
Okay.
Please don't.
Triangle.
What do I have to do? I can't see what I have to do.
What am
Andy.
I to do?
Oh, damn
I've been reversing everything, and there's just two of you guys. That's
Get him! Oh!
Grizzly
What-
Magnum.
No.
Get in, AJ! What?
Ah! Take that, Pete.
What even happened?
Your butt.
He was just chilling on the ropes for ages. I was like, "Get in! What are you doing, man?
Oh, Pete.
What are you playing at?"
Aha.
Ah! Ow!
Do you remember in the Rumble this year where everyone thought AJ was going to be the Iron Man? He was eliminated.
Yeah.
Ow.
What is going on? Stop.
Shane's here.
Oh, I'm Shane. Nice.
I just keep.
I get automatically put whenever you go out. You get put as the next person.
Oh, I've got to finish it. I think I'm doing a thing. Yeah.
Yes, Big Bang.
Pin
Catastrophe.
him.
Oh, get up, Slapjack. So, yeah, Slapjack's all right. Oh, roll
Roll out. No, person
No,
match
don't
is
roll
super-
out.
Yeah, rolling out super surge to recover early, but yeah, you sure?
Don't do it, Luke.
Well, no, it's fine because I'm
That's
going
great.
underneath.
No, I know, but still.
It's fine. Recovery.
Yeah, take that.
Early recovery.
Shoulder,
R1.
shoulder grab.
Let's go, Shane.
Right, okay. Come here, Taker.
Stunned Taker. Let's go.
Ow.
Black.
Oh, that's
Alistair Black.
No,
No,
it's,
it's John Morrison.
It's John Morrison. We downloaded a version of John Morrison.
Yeah.
And he's called Black.
Yeah, apparently. I think it's because it's his
Get
new
him!
attire.
Oh, I got him!
It's just like
I've
black
got
attire.
2 eliminations.
Keith Lee's running wild, as he should.
As you should. You love to see it.
Ow! How do I sprint?
This is dumb. You're all
L2.
dumb.
Come on!
Whee!
Adam, you're dumb.
Shane McMahon has eliminated the
Ah!
Undertaker. Oh, bollocks to
He
it.
spoke too soon.
Bollocks to it all.
Pete,
What?
that's a swear.
Ah,
Barely
no.
a swear.
Ah.
It's the second Undertaker in this match.
SummerSlam 94 all
Oh.
over again.
There's 2 Takers. I'm seeing
I'm
double
seeing
here.
double here.
What's that? What's the bandana he's got on?
Oh.
It's WrestleMania 36 Taker.
Oh, it's Boneyard Taker.
It's Boneyard
Boneyard
Taker.
Taker.
I don't know what. Luke,
Broke it down,
I'm
old
genuinely
bitch.
I'm not trying to only go for you. I just don't know how to focus on anyone else.
R3.
That's so dumb.
Why
Go
is
on.
it dumb?
Get him! Oh.
God, Shane.
Yeah,
That's
get
a,
him!
that's a new control system.
Dosh.
Therefore, it's dumb.
Dosh. Dosh.
I hate
Wait,
change.
check the other Undertaker.
Shane, what are you doing? Shane, why are you
Oh! Slapjack! Slapjack!
Did you do that, or did I throw other Taker?
Yeah!
Slapjack eliminate the Undertaker.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
No.
The other Undertaker's not
loving
going to like
this.
this.
Did I throw Taker into you, or did you do that?
No, I threw him out.
I thought I might have thrown Taker into Taker.
I did a massive badass elimination.
Yeah,
like the big
power
badass
push.
that I am. Let's go, Slapjack.
You guys just wait. You
Ah.
guys just wait. Number 20's coming. Not now, I don't think.
God, I'm finishing black.
Oh my God!
Shane-O!
Bobby Lashley. Halfway through, lads. Halfway through.
Ah.
Just you wait.
Please be your choice, Adam.
Oh, I'm very pleased with my choice. Just you
Ah,
wait.
gut wrench.
Go on, Bobby Lashley.
Oh,
It wasn't this a match at pay-per-view, Bobby Lashley versus Slapjack?
I'm gonna hit him Taker with a big
It
bang.
genuinely might have been.
It was Hell in a Cell,
Hell in
yeah.
a Cell.
Oh, he just reversed it.
Just gonna take a quick breather here. Road dog this. Oh no! Go away, Finn!
I can't see.
I'm trying to recover, you big knob.
Hey!
Circle, circle, circle. Triangle, 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 triangle. Oh no, you're escaping. It's fine.
Am I?
Nope.
Am I Slapjack!
I'm still here.
Damn it. You could be Roman Reigns.
It might be too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon. Damn, I didn't get to be Roman.
How do I just pick him up?
Like throw the right stick up.
Oh.
Oh, just you wait. There's a storm coming.
Get off my hand.
Oh god, Shane, he's doing his punches! Oh yeah!
Oh, his stupid little rabbit
These
punches.
stupid punches. I love them.
Okay, who have I got? Who have I got? Come on now. Be someone good.
No.
Can't be as good as Slapjack who
Come on,
eliminated the
Luke.
Undertaker.
Come
Get
on,
off
Luke.
Roman.
Let me do the thing.
It's gonna be...
Yes!
Shano!
Shano! Shano with another elimination.
What?
WXW represent.
Oh.
Here he is.
Dan's gonna be so
I'm
happy.
currently mashing.
Oh, look at this! He's going straight for the big
Of
dog.
course you do. Of course you would.
Of course you do. Go after the biggest dog in the yard.
Oh my god, you're absolutely wrecking him.
Am I actually playing as him?
Ah.
Sorry?
Ah.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
Oh no, did you press X to take over?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
Ow.
Why
no
is,
hiss.
why is Keith
Okay,
Lee's
I'm not Alexander
big
Wolf.
attack so weird?
Okay, I'm not Alexander
But
Wolf.
Shane,
Okay,
please.
right. How do you do it?
I don't know.
Randy. Oh, Randy on. I'll be Randy.
Get off.
Press X.
Get off!
Stupid Taker.
X. Did I do it? Did I do
Just
it?
humped my
Oh.
leg.
Get out of here.
I didn't do it. You guys, you've been eliminated. How did you take over?
I
someone?
don't know. I just...
Just said on your screen, press X to take over. I'm assuming you ran out of time and now cannot take over anymore.
Apparently, I chose 19.
They're not called takers anymore.
Did you?
Luke, you chose 19.
Apparently, that was like only when I got eliminated, there was like another option for me to like select my next entry number,
That does sound about right.
and I selected number 19.
Can I do the
How do
thing?
I hit him?
can't do the thing.
Yeah, I've got 3 eliminations.
Oh, hello,
I got
Ted.
2.
Which Ted?
Bugger.
Which
It'll be senior.
Whoa!
It's
It's
a
crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Ah, it's fine.
Look at Junior, is it? Come on, mate.
Priceless.
Oh, it's me! I've taken over him.
Ow! Cobra.
Take out. Go on. Get out of here.
I think I'm in the zone where I can't.
I'm gonna go after Shane. Money versus money.
The dream match.
Oosh!
Oh, I got taken out.
I'm too beaten up to reverse anything. How do I roll away?
Out of here,
Oh,
Ted!
no, oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Yes.
Orton! Piss off!
Get in! Get in! Yeah! Look at that! Getting in. What a hero!
I'm just having fun. with
Just
my
you wait,
friends.
everyone. It's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Get up, Keith. Keith.
He's stunned.
I know, but I'm currently in that zone where I can't do anything because I'm too hurt.
Shame that man.
Man,
Open palm
ring was
strikes
shaking
Alexander
there.
Wolf.
Come on, Ted.
Oh, he reversed me again.
What? He just fell off.
Oh,
You
Keith.
took too long, mate.
Oh,
No.
Keith. Turns out he does have some limits.
Maybe it was the thing that hurt Finn Balor at whatever it was, Extreme Rules.
Oh, God.
Shane, stop napping. Mate, get off the ropes. Shane,
Come on,
Oh,
Wolf.
there he
Shane.
goes. He's done it.
Shane,
You're
there we
safe.
go.
You're safe. Come on, Luke. You're safe.
Oh, he's eliminated him. Take him out.
Yeah, I've got 4.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh!
what? How'd you do
I
that?
don't know. I just pressed triangle.
What's happening? What's happening? Why did you just get to eliminate people?
Turns out Annie's amazing at this game.
Get him.
What is going
get
on?
him. Get him. I don't know what I'm doing. Square, X. Square.
Oh, I can't see.
Triangle. Square.
I'm very bad at this elimination game.
Triangle. Square.
I don't think you're getting it.
It's amazing.
Triangle.
Sorry?
Square.
Dirty move
Oh,
paybacks.
Oh, what? I thought I had him.
You didn't.
This is very silly.
I think I'm number 16 that I chose to take
No.
over.
Okay.
I think I've got about 7 eliminations.
You've got a few.
I haven't played a 2K game since.
This is where Andy has got the
About
pre
12.
alpha exclusive code. He's just been practicing the whole time.
Yeah, you can tell I'm practicing.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, I'm Goldberg.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
No. Adam.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
lose still.
No, you're Pete. Oh, who was that? Was it Cesaro? Oh, who is that?
I'm going to be a Roman.
Oh, it's in it.
Oh, and I'm down.
Is it still Wolf? Or is it?
What are you talking about?
Is it? Oh, Fabian Eichner. I thought Wolf looked weird.
Yeah, I eliminated Alexander Wolf, I think.
Oh, okay. Nice one.
I might have done, I can't remember. I've eliminated one person. I think I eliminated the
I've
Undertaker.
eliminated half of the people in here. Sorry.
You mentioned that, yeah, Andy?
No.
You might want to not be have your controller on the table. I think it's wobbling the mics. There you go.
Hold it towards you,
Like that,
like leaning back. You know.
I'm happy just to lie here for a bit.
To lie here.
On the ground. No, not me.
Oh, okay.
Keith.
Right.
Is that Kalisto?
Get out, big dog.
Kalisto's in.
Kalisto's...
Now Goldberg versus
Kalisto's
Demon
in this
Battle,
game?
apparently.
Well, I've got Keith Lee.
Come on! I got him!
Oh my God!
Yes! Get out of it, big dog!
Keith, move! He's just standing there.
Big bucks win over big dogs.
No. How do I not do this?
Yeah! No!
Get out of here, Keith.
Iron Man performance.
Well
Oh
done.
no!
You can take over 19,
Finn! Oh man, he busted me open and everything.
Oh jeez.
Who am I? Oh, I'm Damien Priest.
No. You take over 19. If you
Oh.
press X. Now. There you go. Oh.
Man.
And that's for you? That's for Luke?
No, I mean,
Maybe I can't take 20 though. Cause
I can't. I'm not.
Adam's 20.
Well,
Yeah, I'm 20.
I guess you won't. Is your controller still on? Yeah. Who knows? I think I'm getting beaten up. I think I'm Goldberg.
I think I'm Goldberg.
I'm having a little nap. It's
Yeah.
been a bit strenuous this 5 minutes. All right.
Keith.
Here we go.
No, number 19. This I think.
Okay.
I got to the point where I was so hurt that Keith Lee was just standing.
Oh, get out of here, Kalisto! I just eliminated Kalisto.
So I think
by
now you
whipping
can
him.
press X to take over, right?
It's Finn Balor!
Jesus.
I'm trying.
You take a break, Demon Finn. I got this.
Oh, I think am I him?
How
Oh,
do you
Yeah, I'm him. Okay,
You
cool.
are.
So how do you run R2,
L2.
L2 is run.
L2, and how do you change who you're aiming at?
Click the
R3.
R stick in.
Oh!
Hey, very nice.
Finn!
Ow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, take that. Ow!
And it's
As if
X is
Goldberg
grapple.
could
The
kick
circle's
that high.
grapple.
Yeah.
Heavy and like that.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Here he comes.
I'm back and better than ever.
Oh my god, the field's quite thin. The field's
Ow.
quite thin.
Oh, Peter, you out?
Yep.
Oh, mate.
It's just on the ropes.
There he is.
Finn just went, bonk.
Ow, ow.
He's gone.
I think the reason I feel like I'm quite good is because this is exactly like the game
Jesus.
when you did was it SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, where you just throw in the ropes and then just hit them.
Yeah.
Stop
Well,
getting back in.
that's what I
Damien.
tried to do, and it didn't work.
It's so much more arcadey, which is why I'm getting on with this so much better than any previous WWE 2K game.
I've thrown him out 3 times and he just keeps getting back in.
It's because he's not damaged.
Don't care.
Come on,
Get
Easy
out.
E. Come on, Easy E.
Nope.
It's the two Balors. They're going to team up together.
Stop countering me.
Come on, get out. Oh,
You're pressing X in the elimination.
oh yeah.
Yes. I've got
There's
him.
Bischoff.
You got him now. Yeah!
Got him. Got him.
Easy E. Easy E. Oh, we've got
Wait.
2 Balors in there
Big
now.
EB.
Which Balor am I? I forget.
You're not the demon one.
Am I?
You're right.
No, you're
yeah.
not the demon one. You're regular Finn.
I did wonder why.
He's got his karate moves going. Yeah.
I feel like such a heel if I throw Bischoff out last.
Suck it, you big silly gimmicks.
Come on, hit him. Hit. Yeah.
You got him rocked. You got him rocked, Andy.
Oh, he's out.
Ah.
Oh, Bishop.
Final 3.
Eric. Oh,
Eric
look at
Bischoff.
the right on
Finn
the strike.
Priest.
Oh,
He's running
I'm
wild.
staying out of this.
Bischoff running wild.
get him out. He's on the top rope.
Oh, ow.
Ow, my ass. My ass.
The ass, Bill.
Ass, Bill.
Leave me alone, Damien.
It's a 4-star match, though.
Of course it is. Look, he's booked it. All right.
Oh,
Bischoff's booked himself to come in last.
Absolutely.
yeah, of course he has.
Okay.
I'll let you
Going
get him.
over.
Come on, get
Going
him.
over.
Get him.
Oh, no, triangle
Got
rope.
him.
Can you get in? Can you get involved, Andy?
I don't know.
Try.
I don't want to try, just in
Try
case
and
I
help me.
ruin it.
Try and help me.
Oh, he's gonna.
He's easy stuff.
He got out of that.
He got out of that. He got out of that.
Yeah.
He got out of that.
There's a signature.
Okay, I'll
somewhere,
try now.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nope. All right.
Okay.
yeah, take that.
All right.
Well, now you got to try and get him over the
You got
top rope,
charge finisher,
Andy.
mate.
Oh, bloody hell!
Hurricane Rana from Bischoff.
Leave me alone. No, no.
Big
Snake
snake
eyes.
Snake eyes.
Get off me!
Andy, help.
I'm trying.
Come on.
Bischoff. Priest
Okay,
over
here he
the
goes. Go on,
ropes.
bitch. Go on, Easy E. You got him.
No.
Oh,
Big counter.
nods.
Big counter.
Sleeper.
Bischoff's back with a sleeper.
There, he's dead.
Okay,
I
he's
killed
he's
him.
out.
I'm gonna try and grab him now.
Cool, you got him.
No, I don't.
Oh.
You got him.
You got him. You got it, Andy. You got him.
Yeah, you got him.
Hi-ya!
Yeah.
Perfect. Flawless.
No, Adam, save me.
I'm on it. Here
Kick
I come.
him. Push. Bosh. Go get him.
Boom.
These kicks.
Oh, look at these kicks.
He
Yes.
calls those the yes kicks. Oh, shag.
Hi-ya!
Go for your favourite move, Andy.
Hi-ya!
Let's get him. No, Andy, stop hitting me.
Ow! Like, stop hitting me!
Right in the bread
What's your
basket.
finisher?
I don't know.
Do it.
We'll find
okay,
out.
Do it now. Okay, so you can do it.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Get rid of this geek.
Get rid of this
this
dead.
guy.
Get rid of this dead weight.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Final
it's the
three! Finally! It's the final three!
We only just started all standing up.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Boom,
Oh,
Get him!
baby.
No, don't do it!
Oh, Adam.
What's your finisher?
Adam. Oh.
No. No!
Oh, Adam.
Damien's there.
Oh,
Damien saved Balor.
Get back in!
Oh, you don't know how lucky you were,
I
Andrew.
think that's a
Datson.
tactical error from Damien there.
That's absolute.
Oh!
Big double axe handle.
That's what you said my favourite move. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No!
Oh,
No!
Oh!
The front kick.
Go on!
Oh, it's
Eric.
One of them's got to go to WrestleMania. Come on, big lad. Big dad, big lad.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Boot to the face.
Boot to the
I
face.
hope Ollie's not watching.
Oosh.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You, Adam.
Oh.
You also denied us, Adam, of NWO versus Bullet Club. What a finale that would have been.
Potato.
there's a receipt for you. Oh no.
Oh, Adam, you missed it.
Adam.
Adam.
Oh my God.
Adam.
I got out of it. Got out of it.
He's out.
Adam.
Throw him.
Throw him.
Get closer.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
He's on the
He's over. Adam, nudge him. Yeah!
Big Eric B.
I mean, he did enter last.
I was going to say, you did enter a 20.
I'm
so
so
yeah.
happy.
Oh.
As it should be. He is back and better than ever.
Oh, I'm feeling all delirious.
Got
as
a
usual.
knack of making things better.
Oh, should we get another one?
All right, I'm going to quickly cut to the main camera here. What we're going to do you know what?
Give me my main event match at WrestleMania. The Fatal 4-Way with Eric Bischoff. I
I was going to say, do we want to just like move this over to PFK and just do a live stream on there?
If you want to, but I don't know how long everyone wants to watch this for or
I'm
do
happy.
this.
I
Because
can
I feel
keep
like we
playing.
have some stuff to do.
Oh, yeah,
Afterwards.
We do have some stuff to
We
do.
do have admin.
We can
to
do
do
one.
that we actually
one.
need
We
to
can do one
do.
match. We can do Bischoff his main event.
Yeah, let's just do one more match. Let's do one more match.
One more match.
We'll do a fatal 4-way.
Honestly, I'm happy. I just did anything. I could do anything.
I don't know what's happening because a lot of times I'd whip someone over and then someone would come and save the other person. About, well, I
Well,
live
there was a brief period where I think I threw over about 4 people in about 8 seconds.
Yeah, and they
I was
just
like,
went.
okay.
It's like, all right, elimination.
Oh,
I guess.
Are we just doing random?
Yeah, just do random. Oh,
Can you make a title match, please?
Undertaker WrestleMania 36. I mean, I'll take it.
Oh god.
Willie Reeks.
Gotta make it a title match.
Oh no, okay, it's Lasses now, is it?
No, I just. Oh, sorry. Is that what happened?
Yeah, let's do Lasses.
Where's Big?
Oh, yeah, sorry, you
where's
want-
Big
we
Shot's
need-
title match?
sorry,
we
you
need
want-
Eric B.
I
in
can
this
only
one.
be men because it needs to be Eric Bischoff. Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Brett.
Lashley.
Oh, Brett.
Who's the champs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Surely,
Surely it's like Roman or Brock, right?
Yeah.
Title match is on,
Hagel?
so doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just make it a title match.
We're going for the vacant title.
Where's Eric?
Going for the vacant title.
Eric?
It's fine.
Where are you, Eric?
Under E,
Oh, that makes sense.
E for Eric.
There we go.
but not Eric of the Viking Raiders.
No,
So who's got? You're Lashley.
I'm Lashley.
You're Brett. I'm
Brett.
Scott Hall.
Yep. And Eric Bischoff.
I'm a
Alright.
lot like Scott Hall.
Well, we don't
Pick
need
the
to.
championship. Go back.
Sorry, I've got to put in the right thing first.
Starcade.
No, we've got to do
Guys.
it's WrestleMania.
Oh, fine.
Should we start a a video game channel where we just
Title match is on. So select champion. Okay, championship.
Here we go.
Divas?
24/7 title.
Can we do Divas?
No, let's do.
Let's go for.
Okay, so one of it. Oh, do you want like one of the
Up,
NWO ones?
Up, down,
Yeah,
down.
let's do it for the NWO World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, do you
Not
want
the
Wolfpack?
Wolfpack one. For God's
Back.
sake.
Jesus.
Do you want to? Oh, you could do the actual good WWF
The
Championship.
Big Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Eric the Big Eagle.
There with the Big Eagle. Yeah.
Big Eagle.
All right.
Here we go.
Look at that
WrestleMania.
match.
How do you get out of the ring?
R1.
R1.
And how do you
I
grab
think-
weapons?
Don't know.
No
We haven't
idea.
got that far,
Alright,
Andy.
Okay, cool.
Come
Anyone
on,
in the
Eric.
chat, how do you grab weapons?
Doesn't matter, Andy.
Can we get a
Figure it out
Bischoff,
yourself.
Bischoff chant in the comment, please? Come on, let's get a Bischoff chant going.
In the comment.
In the comments.
In the comment.
One comment, please.
One comment.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Right. Who am I? Oh, Bret Hart.
All right.
I've already twatted the ref.
Oh. Ow.
Bitch.
Pete.
Pete.
Pete. It's International Women's Day.
Pete's very misogynistic. He says that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I've had enough of this.
Who? Eric,
Eric, I see you, mate.
Eric, stop it. I
Yeah.
don't seem to be doing any counters. Like, do a counter. I'm not getting any prompts.
Oh, bloody hell.
Come on, mate. You should have seen that coming.
Was this because I booked you poorly in 1998?
Pete and I,
Bulldog.
Pete and I are just having a match.
I'm going
yeah.
to be the
That's the
champion.
brief.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I almost won the Rumble.
Oh, it's an absolute Matt classic over here.
It really is.
No,
Who's
sir.
Pete, we are having the worst match.
Oh, you blocked me.
and I do it again.
Oh, look at that.
Bloody hell.
Lesnaring
If
you.
you're not careful, guys, Pete's just going to pin me now in a second. How do I kick out?
You mash
Mash
X.
your button.
Oh, leave me alone.
Can I get you
Oh,
through
get
this
out.
table?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, that's fine. I wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Ow.
Ow!
Big
Stop
I
it.
don't think I've done a single
Stop
reversal
it.
yet. I
I'm
can't-
so old.
Ow.
Oh,
It's
blooming
primarily
heck.
because you suck, mate.
No, I don't seem to be getting the triangle prompt though.
Yeah, also because you
Is
suck.
it because I'm Scott Hall?
Hey, Adam. How's it going?
I'm having a real bad time.
Adam,
Oh.
are you struggling to counter as well?
How do you win?
How do you pin?
Just need to figure out how do you win?
I think it's like down on the right trigger or something.
Stop it, Pete. I can't.
You're not.
Why won't it let me counter?
Stop it.
It hasn't even told me triangle yet.
Can I get up on the table? The other way, refs.
Oh.
You gotta clear it, mate. First, come on.
Pete's cheating. He's not letting me counter. Oh, do a thing, Scott, you butt.
Oh, backstabber!
You did a thing. Now you run away. All right,
Oh.
that checks out.
Yeah, down you go.
No, no.
See you later, mate.
Who's doing that?
Oh, come on. Come on,
Andy,
mate.
is that you?
No,
Get back here.
I'm happy Corbining it.
Ow.
I can't even run now.
Yeah, because you saw your stamina.
Right.
Oh, no, you reversed my
Wait.
signature move.
Don't attack me while I'm trying to figure out how to get a weapon.
All right.
No.
I'm not going to attack you. I'm just going to stand here, very close to you.
Whee!
Ah!
Yeah,
Ball
signature! Oh!
Well, that hurt a little bit, I'll be honest.
Oh. How do I?
It's a chair.
Don't mind
Anyone
me.
grab a weapon?
Absolutely
Tell
fine.
me.
You think you had it then?
Don't mind me.
No,
Absolutely
Adam did.
fine.
Ah!
Oh no, my
Uh-huh.
chair. Hang on, don't mind me. Don't mind me, I said.
Ah!
Hey, Adam, how'd you pick up the weapon?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you nothing.
No, don't stop. No.
Oh,
Don't
no! Oh no, he's got it!
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going over here. Don't mind me. Hey, leave me alone.
This is the worst.
Oh, Adam, fuck her off.
Proper WCW bit of heel work there.
No, Adam, go away.
Oh.
Big shoulder tackle.
Oh,
The
huge.
Silver Bro special.
No. Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's got me in a rest hold.
Oh, the dreaded.
Ow!
Ow!
I've got,
Ow!
I've got no quarrel with you, Pete. Pete! I've got
You
no
do
quarrel.
now!
Oh, don't mind me.
Get up!
Brett, get up, mate. Brett, get up.
Oh, you reversed my signature, you bastard!
Oh, here it comes. He calls these the it kicks.
No.
World famous
no,
it
get out of the ring,
kicks.
me. Oh, stop
God,
it.
there's so many of them!
Scott Hall's massive.
Yeah, but he can't do anything. I haven't been able to counter anything.
Don't let him pin me! Don't let him pin me!
Adam, kick out.
Get him!
The referee's not even counting yet.
What's
happening?
Someone's pressed the middle button.
I didn't.
It was you,
Okay.
Pete.
Is it me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got too excited in my.
Right,
counter
grab
thing.
weapon. Where's grab weapon? Oh.
Don't worry, kicked out. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about
Nice
it.
and climactic. Thanks, Pete.
Yep, you're welcome.
Ow.
Here we go.
No,
Oh,
no.
yes, yes,
No,
yes,
I'm
get him
not-
over.
I'm
Yes,
not-
sharpshooter.
I can't help.
Oh,
Throw break.
don't break.
It's
In the
a
face.
fatal 4-way.
Go away. I can't counter.
Here we go. That's more like
No,
it.
guys, guys.
Rolling that way. Rolling that
Are
way.
you both doing a finisher?
Yep.
Oh.
Ugh. Pin.
Oh no!
Break it up! Break it up! Break it up!
Break it
Break
up.
it up!
One.
Yeah.
You bastard. Would have had you.
No, you wouldn't. I'm fine. Eric Bischoff died. All right.
Oh, ouch.
Big spine buster. Eric.
Adam.
Eric.
No.
Eric.
Oh, no, you counted.
I have words.
Bosh.
Oh, you interrupted my signature, you prick.
Peter,
Hello.
I swear.
Come on,
That's
mate.
not a swear.
Come on, mate.
That's barely
It's a
a
family
swear.
channel.
I'm stunned.
Oh, no.
How do I get it?
Oh no, he judo throwed me. Judo throw.
Judo chop.
Get up, Lashley.
Get off.
Outwork everyone. No, leave me alone. Oh, no.
Ah! Oh. I don't know whether I.
Ref. 1, 2. Oh.
Easy.
Just like that, mate. Just like that.
Why can't I?
Are you all right, Andy? Are you having a nice time?
No, but it hasn't even suggested to a counter.
Dominator.
It's got holders that bad. Get him! Break it up! Take it up!
Oh.
It's going to last for 20 minutes.
No!
Just let me win.
No! How do I?
X Andy, press the X button.
Oh, it's the Lashley win. You love to see
I
it.
don't think I would have got there anyway. Scott Hall was so beaten up.
Distracted.
Yeah,
Not exactly the excellence of execution, was it?
You love
Oh,
to see it.
God, look how sweaty he
I'm
is.
so
It's like
confused.
real life.
Well done, Pete.
Well done,
Thank you.
Pete. Well done, everyone.
Well done, Andy.
Why didn't I couldn't do any? You didn't even let me do a reverse.
So it comes up with triangle above your head when people are
No,
striking.
it didn't.
It probably did.
No, it didn't. It did during the Rumble, but it didn't during this one.
It probably did.
People tell them it didn't.
I love
happen.
the fact that, Andy, in the last one, all of us were like, oh, I don't know what happened. All of that, you were like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And then this one, you're like, oh, I don't know what happened. We're all like, no, it's fine.
Well, thank you all for watching. We've actually got some. We would do more of this, but we've got some stuff that we need to
We
do.
do have stuff.
But thank you all so much for watching. We have a new WWE champion, and his name is Bubbles Splashley.
Also, if you want to see more 2K content, Luke and I are going to be launching a My GM series on partsFUNknown that starts this Friday with the draft. So, not this gameplay, because we weren't actually playing the matches, but it'll be me versus Luke in My GM mode on this game.
Yeah.
So, check that out. Check the announcement video went up yesterday. So, go over to partsFUNknown. Subscribe, like that, etc.
And me and Adam
I'm
will be
getting
watching.
married.
We're pregnant.
Thank you all so much for watching. BetterHelp.com/Wrestle. Use the promo code WRESTLE, 10% off your first month. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of this podcast. You're all awesome. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.